Yeah, we got into a big hole at the start, then fought and had a chance to get back into it, but obviously fell short.
What was the biggest thing you saw that left that hole open up early in the first quarter?
It's a compilation on both sides of the ball. Like the rebounding was problematic to start. It was problematic throughout, and then the shell, keeping the ball in front. I thought sometimes there were some good initial sequences, and then we gave up the second shot. They hurt us with the second shot. They hurt us with some threes. Yeah.
We went to McBride to start the second half after the pressure started the game. What was the thinking there?
Yeah, just to try to open up the floor more, so we were behind and we got an initial, thrust because we were able to open up the floor. But you're small, so it's going to make you vulnerable with the rebounding, and it did.
How were they able to take out Cat, just kind of the attempts and also the rebound?
Yeah, and that was part of the reason why we put Deuce in the second half, just to get the shooting, because of the help that was coming from the backside, and so just to try to open it up for him a little bit more.
Did you like your defense on Tatum? Just tip your hat to it.
Yeah, he's a great player. There were probably a couple things that we could have done differently to help more. He got into a pretty good rhythm.
You guys, obviously opening night and then now, the games were not close.
Yep.
Is it concerning at all that they're like where you guys want to be?
Yeah, well, everything, you learn from every game. So, the disappointment of a loss, but make sure that we learn from it. And then, obviously we have to take a hard look and get better.
What did you see from the start of the game that allowed them to get out and create the separation early?
Us reckless with the ball. First half being out rebounded the way that we were. Just not playing our style of basketball.
You guys cut it down to 3. What was working during that stretch? And then did you guys go away from something that allowed them to stretch it back up to 12?
We played fast. We're getting stops, making some key shots. Cut a 3 and then somehow just let our foot off the gas. It's just, today as a whole was just unacceptable.
What would you see from, Tatum? Yeah, he had 40. What would you see from the defense on him? Was he just making tough shots, or were there things that you guys could have done differently?
A little bit of both. Made a lot of tough shots, and just some things were easier for him that got him into a rhythm. So, like I said, just unacceptable.
How were they able to so effectively take Cat out of the game, just scoring-wise and also kind of rebounding-wise, too?
They did certain things, but I think at the same time it's on us, too. We're not going to win individually, and we need him. And I think as teammates, including myself, we just need to put him in a better position to be successful.
Do you guys look at this as kind of like a measuring stick game? It's the defending champs. Just what are your, takeaways from losing this team this way?
I said yesterday that playing them, it's always to see where we are, and we see where we are.
Where is that?
Not where we want to be.
Did you feel that I know they downgraded you to question before the game to decide to come out and play?
Yeah, I wanted to play. I wanted to. It's a great game, and I wanted to go out there and compete.
Did you feel that we're close to 100%?
No, but I know I could do anything on my mind. I put the work in, so just wanted to play.
We didn't allow them to get going early.
No, they hit shots. Simple as that. They hit some shots, made some big plays, and got the momentum on their side early. So, and we just never found ourselves recapturing it.
How are you guys to cut the lead down, tracking 3 there in the third quarter? Just what you see working, and then really, did you guys go away from something that allowed them to blow back up the team?
I got to watch the tape to figure out exactly, but I know we made them miss shots finally, and we capitalized. Playing Knicks basketball, what's been so good for us and what's been so successful, we were doing in that little spurt. And the third, and like you said, we got it down to 3, and we went away from what was successful, and against a team like that, a championship team, they test your discipline.
How are they able to kind of just limit your attempts even in this game?
I'm gonna watch the tape and find out. I got a good idea
for
though.
you guys, just as a measuring stick, I mean, that's defending champs and twice now, it's been one-sided.
Yeah,
Do you see it as that a measuring stick that you guys aren't?
yeah. I mean, we got a lot of work to do. Simple as that. There's no sugarcoating. There's no moral wins. This is something we got to work on. If we expect to beat a team, that y'all have expectations of us to compete for and be, and if we also have those same aspirations as locker room, which I know we do, we got to find a way to beat teams like tonight. That's a team that is in the race. They want to be in the race as much as we do to win a championship, and for them it's another one, a back-to-back. So, like I said, championship teams, great teams, in my experience, they test your discipline, and something that we got to work on. Our discipline for 48.